The so-called Don't Say Gay bill is moving through the Florida legislature. The controversial bill is an amendment to the state's parental rights and education bill. It prohibits classroom discussion about sexual orientation or gender identity in the younger grade levels. Opponents say a new amendment to the measure would put vulnerable LGBTQ students at even more risk. CBS 4's Wendy Gillette has reaction from both sides of the issue.
Free to say gay.
LGBTQ advocates protested over the weekend in Naples, Florida, as the state's House of Representatives prepares to take up a controversial parental rights and education bill. Opponents have labeled it the Don't Say Gay bill.
Don't silence gay people's lives, LGBT lives.
Florida House Bill number 1557 states that a school district may not encourage classroom discussion about sexual orientation or gender identity in primary grade levels or in a manner that is not age appropriate or developmentally appropriate for students. Supporters stress the bill is meant to address students in kindergarten through third grade.
I think that's way too deep for children this age to be talking about sexual things.
Florida State Senator Dennis Baxley is the sponsor of the Senate version of the bill. He says schools should concentrate on core skills.
Look, we want you to teach them to read and do math and do science. And we're not interested in the social engineering to be done by the school system.
It would force kids back into the proverbial closet.
Scott Galvin is the executive director of Safe Schools South Florida. He says a proposed amendment could lead to schools outing LGBTQ students to their parents. The bill had allowed schools to withhold parental notification if a reasonably prudent person would believe that disclosure would result in abuse, abandonment, or neglect. But the amendment would require the school to disclose such information within 6 weeks.
If that amendment is included, why is it going to have a chilling effect?
It forces kids to stay quiet at school, to not be their authentic selves.
A recent study found LGBTQ students who reported their school to be LGBTQ affirming had 30% lower odds of being bullied in the past year. Wendy Gillette, CBS News, New York.
Now, Florida is not the only state with this type of bill. There are 15 similar bills moving through state legislatures all across the country.